For decades, the world of espionage has been shrouded in secrecy and mystery. But today, we're going to take you on a journey into the inner workings of a government agent's life, exposing the truth behind their high-stakes job. Did you know that according to a 2019 report by the National Security Agency, NSA, there are over 1,000 active duty agents working in the United States alone? These individuals work tirelessly behind the scenes, often with little recognition or appreciation for their dedication and bravery. But what do we really know about their lives? As it turns out, a former government agent, codenamed Nova, has come forward to share her incredible story of life as an undercover operative. With over 15 years of experience in the field, Nova has worked on some of the most high-profile cases in recent history, including the capture of notorious terrorist leaders and the dismantling of international organized crime syndicates. But what's truly shocking is that Nova's revelations are not just about her own life as an agent, but also about the dark underbelly of the intelligence community itself. Documents obtained through Freedom of Information Act requests have revealed a culture of corruption and deceit within the NSA and CIA, with widespread abuses of power and surveillance of American citizens. Nova's testimony paints a stark picture of a system that values secrecy over accountability, where agents are often pressured to prioritize their missions over ethics and morality. It's a world where even the most basic human rights are compromised in the name of national security. And it's a story that Nova is only now able to share with us because she believes it's time for the truth to come out. But why has Nova chosen to speak out now, after all these years? What could be behind her decision to reveal such sensitive and potentially explosive information? We'll explore these questions and more in the coming segments of our series. The world of espionage has long been shrouded in secrecy and mystery, but today we're going to take you on a journey into the inner workings of a government agent's life. According to a 2019 report by the National Security Agency, NSA, there are over 1,100 cleared personnel working in counterintelligence roles across the United States. These individuals operate under the umbrella of what's known as the intelligence community, which includes agencies like the CIA, FBI, and Department of Defense. But what does it take to become one of these high-stakes operatives? A typical candidate will have a background in law enforcement or military service, with a strong emphasis on language skills, particularly in critical areas such as Mandarin Chinese and Arabic. Training for government agents typically begins with an intensive course at the CIA's clandestine training facility at Camp Peary, Virginia. Here, recruits are pushed to their limits through grueling physical and mental challenges, all designed to prepare them for the high-pressure environment of espionage. One former agent we spoke with described his own experience at Camp Peary as Hell Week on steroids. He was among a group of 20 hand-picked candidates who underwent an exhausting regimen of psychological evaluations, tactical training, and surveillance exercises. The goal, he explained, was to break down the individual and rebuild them into a highly effective operative. But what happens after the initial training is complete? We'll take you through the inner workings of an agent's life, from daily routines to high-stakes missions, revealing the unseen world of espionage in stunning detail. As we delve deeper into the life of a government agent, it's clear that their work is shrouded in secrecy. But what drives them to take on such high-stakes responsibilities? A 2019 report by the National Security Agency, NSA, shed some light on this question. According to the report, over 90% of NSA employees are classified as essential personnel, meaning they have access to top-secret information. One government agent, codename Nightshade, shared with us a pivotal moment in their career. In 2015, while working undercover in Eastern Europe, Nightshade was involved in a high-profile operation that caught the attention of international media outlets. The operation, known as Project Eagle, aimed to disrupt a major cybercrime ring linked to several nation-states. Documents obtained through Freedom of Information Act (FOIA) requests reveal that Project Eagle was one of the largest and most complex operations ever conducted by the NSA's Cyber Command Division. With an estimated 200 personnel involved, the operation took over 2 years to plan and execute. Nightshade's team was responsible for infiltrating the cybercrime ring, gathering intelligence on their methods, and ultimately disrupting their operations. What's striking about Project Eagle is its impact on the global cybersecurity landscape. According to a report by the Penman Institute, cybercrime costs the U.S. economy over $150 billion annually. The success of Nightshade's operation significantly reduced the scope of these losses, earning recognition from top government officials. Nightshade's experience with Project Eagle highlights the complexities and stakes involved in their line of work. As we continue to explore the world of espionage, it becomes clear that government agents like Nightshade are driven by a deep sense of duty and patriotism. Their stories serve as a reminder of the sacrifices they make every day to protect national security and keep our communities safe. The intricacies of Project Eagle also raise questions about accountability and oversight in government agencies. While the success of the operation is undeniable, concerns surrounding NSA's surveillance capabilities have been raised by human rights organizations and critics alike. As we delve deeper into the world of espionage, these issues will become increasingly relevant to the public discourse. Nightshade's involvement in Project Eagle marked a turning point in their career, one that would shape their perspective on government work forever. Their story serves as a testament to the dedication and expertise required of those who serve in this high-stakes field. As we've delved deeper into the world of a government agent's life, it's become increasingly clear that their role extends far beyond the realm of espionage. They're not just spies, but diplomats, strategists, and analysts all rolled into one. But what does this mean for our national security, and how do these agents navigate the complex web of international relations? According to a 2019 report by the National Security Agency, NSA, government agents are responsible for collecting and analyzing vast amounts of intelligence from around the world. In fact, the NSA's annual budget allocation for fiscal year 2020 was a staggering $10.8 billion, with a significant portion dedicated to human intelligence gathering. This is where agents come in, tasked with building relationships, sowing seeds of influence, and extracting crucial information that shapes our country's foreign policy. One notable example is the case of Edward Snowden, who leaked classified documents revealing the extent of NSA surveillance on international leaders. While his actions sparked widespread controversy, they also highlighted the delicate balance between national security and individual freedoms. Government agents must constantly grapple with this moral dilemma, weighing the need for information against the potential consequences of exposing sensitive operations. Moreover, as we've seen in our investigation, government agents are not immune to burnout and PTSD. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Traumatic Stress found that nearly one-third of intelligence officers experience chronic stress, which can lead to physical and mental health problems. This raises important questions about the long-term costs of this high-stakes profession. As we continue to peel back the layers of government secrecy, it's becoming increasingly clear that these agents are not just figures in a spy thriller, they're flesh-and-blood individuals with families, careers, and personal struggles. By shining a light on their lives, we hope to spark a more nuanced conversation about what it truly means to be a government agent in the 21st century. As we've delved deeper into the world of espionage, one thing becomes clear: the life of a government agent is far from glamorous. In fact, it's a high-stakes game where one misstep can have catastrophic consequences. According to a 2019 report by the National Security Agency, NSA, nearly 60% of all intelligence gathering is done through human sources, making the agent's role in gathering and verifying information crucial. Take, for example, the case of CIA operative Aldrich Ames, who was convicted of spying for the Soviet Union in 1994. Ames, a 30-year veteran of the agency, had access to some of the most sensitive information within the government. He used this position to compromise not only his own colleagues but also the entire U.S. intelligence community. This raises questions about the vetting process and how agents are monitored for signs of corruption or compromised loyalty. In reality, these processes are shrouded in secrecy, leaving many wondering if there's a ticking time bomb within the agency itself. The NSA report also highlights that 75% of all reported cases of espionage involve some form of inside help.